Every day we make decisions. The decisions we make point our lives in different directions. But why do we make bad decisions? Why do we smoke, drink, and participate in countless other harmful behaviors? To understand this, we must first observe the behavior.
Hey, what's up? It's been so long.
It has. What you all been up to?
Well, we're going to the club tonight with some friends. Would you like to come?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
We're doing some Coke first. Would you like to do some?
You should definitely try some.
I don't know. Should I try Coke? Maybe I should try it just to fit in.
Yeah.
Clearly, a bad decision was just made. However, further information is required to fully understand why. To gain this information, Dana and I sat down for an interview with one of KSU's brightest psychologists.
Hello, and what is your name?
I'm Dr. Hillary Steiner, and I'm Assistant Professor of Educational Psychology at Kennesaw State.
Dr. Steiner, why is it that you think that people make bad decisions?
Well, I think that people naturally do kind of a cost-benefit analysis when they're making decisions. They look at how it's going to benefit them, and then they look at what it's going to cost them. And sometimes if we're really excited about the benefits of something, it can outweigh those costs, and we tend to underestimate the costs on ourselves. So if something's going to feel really good, we might make that decision to go ahead and do it, even though it might cost us something. We tend to kind of push the costs in the background. Also, while it's certainly true that some people are biologically predisposed for addictions, addictions are also powerfully influenced by our environment. So if you are around other people making bad decisions, you may be subject to a kind of groupthink where you start to make the decisions of the group, and the group starts to make more sense to you. We also have found in some studies that making good decisions and having self-control is a learned skill. And sometimes if it's not learned in childhood, then you might go on in adulthood and make some bad decisions. There's a famous study of children and delay of gratification, and it's shown that it carries on to adulthood. They had children sitting in a room with a bowl of M&Ms by themselves, and they said, don't eat the M&Ms. If you don't eat them, then I'll give you more M&Ms after this time is over. And they watched what these kids did, and the ones who were able to delay that gratification and had the self-control to not make the bad choice were the ones who still later were not making bad choices. So it's something that may be sort of inborn, but it's something that we can also learn. We can teach those behaviors, those delay of gratification behaviors, for people who are dieting or people who are trying to overcome addiction. And we can teach that kind of self-control where they say, I will give up this thing that feels really good right now so that I can have a benefit later of something even better.
Now that we are more knowledgeable about our decision making, let's take a look at how this information changes the original scenario.
Well, we're going to the club tonight with some friends. Would you like to come?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
We're doing some Coke first. Would you like to do some?
You should definitely try some.
Man, I really need to separate myself from these guys.
Nah, I'm good.